What is up, everybody? Badass here with a Fallout New Vegas video, and I am very happy to bring this to you. I've been trying to bring this game, it seems like years, like for 2 years, to the community. I've really wanted to play this because this is the only Fallout, this is the only Fallout that I haven't played through the DLC. Fallout 4, I did a little bit of DLC. That game was so unplayable, so unrecordable. That game just fizzled away for me because, you know, downtown is it's just a glitch fest, and I just couldn't really bring that content to you guys. I did bring quite a bit of content, but it kind of had to end there. But did a little bit of DLC with that one, and then Fallout 3, a long time ago, I played the entire DLC catalog, and it was fantastic. I tried to play Fallout 3 on this channel, but it just became unplayable as well. New Vegas has never really been playable. I did dip my toe into into mods, which hopefully is going to fix the stability issues and actually give it a little bit of a facelift. The game is older, just kind of, you know, smooth the graphics out, make things a little bit more vibrant, and make the game run a lot smoother. I did add a radio station, which might be cool, but other than that, it's a vanilla game. I'm not trying to change how the game plays, adding weapons, doing anything like that. But yeah, we'll see how this runs. And if you're coming from the TV show, and it's the first time you've watched a Fallout game or you've seen my channel, welcome. I'm going to be bringing a lot of New Vegas content as long as the game runs properly and is a good viewing experience. So as we see on this channel, if you enjoy the video, please drop a like, and remember, if you want more, if you need more, subscribe. Stay tuned for more New Vegas. Let's go. Iconic intro. This intro is so good. I'm going to be quiet and let y'all enjoy.
War never changes. When atomic fire consumed the earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
You're awake. How about that? Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name? Can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Goodsprings. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place. How'd I do?
All right, let's get this started here. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and create the character. I've already played through this a couple times trying to get things correct. Beating my head against the wall, to be honest. Hopefully this is smooth, and this is kind of the last time I have to do it. There we go, let's do that. Hairstyle, hair color, hairstyle, color. Yes, I do.
I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet. Good. Why don't you walk down
So the
to
graphics
end
look
of the
good.
room,
Everything looks
over
smooth.
by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race.
So let's go ahead and see how everything runs. Alright, so far so good. So when you're in here, if you play this game, just loot everything you can in here. It's got some pretty decent stuff in here. And yeah. You're allowed to do it, so. There we go.
Looking good so far.
Yep.
Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try. We'll learn right quick if you...
Yeah, so unfortunately, I've been really struggling to get this game to run, to be honest. And I kind of stumbled upon these mods, and I was really hesitant to do it. But if the game runs, then I'll be very happy, to be honest, to be able to provide this... Play the game, provide this content for everyone. I've been really trying to get this game going. Okay, so I guess it did it through the wall, so whatever. So the strength we're going to leave at 5, that's fine. Perception, explosives, lockpick, we're going to go ahead and knock that up. Let's do knock that up to 1. Knock that up to 6, I should say. Unarmed health, resistance, that's fine. 5 is fine. Barter speech, we're going to knock this up too. That's very important in these games. Science, repair, medicine, skill, we're going to leave that at 5. Action points, we want more of those. 575, yeah, we're good. That's fine. Blam.
Yeah, that's a pretty standard score there, but after what you've been through, I'd say
yes,
that's
we're on the
great
other side of the wall.
news. Well, we know your vitals are good, but that don't
Okay, cool.
mean
Let's
the
continue
bullet
looting,
is
so
uttered in a bighorn
I may
of
have
What do you say you take a seat in my couch?
stepped ahead and done that. We're gonna take all
Go
that.
through a couple of questions.
So this is kind of one of the original like looter type games, to be honest. So whenever you're looting in this game, if you see on the bottom it says like WG means weight and VAL is the value. So when you're taking things, just remember you could sell it to like to vendors, things like that, and you can get what's called caps, like bottle caps, which is the currency, and you could buy ammo, whatever you want. We're just going to kind of take everything that's worth it. I try to get a pretty decent ratio of weight to value when I grab things here. But yeah, I have not watched the show yet. I'm really excited to see it. Just kind of waiting to watch it, to be honest. And today is Christmas. I think I mentioned that. Maybe tomorrow morning I'll sit and watch it. I'll be off for the next couple weeks, so hopefully I can get you some good content and watch the show. But yeah, everything looks good. The game's running very smooth so far. So far, so good. Let's not hold our breath, but... Well, I thought there was more around here. Alright, whatever. We're gonna sit down.
All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog.
Alright. I've been through this a couple times too.
House.
I'll go through fairly slow so y'all can read everything. I generally either do like investment or like shelter. We'll do shelter.
Night.
Night, campfire, dream. I always do shroud because this gives you like stealth. I think it gives you stealth perks.
Bandit. Light. Mother.
Regret. Human shield. Okay, that's crazy. Alright, so we'll do caretaker.
Okay.
This game is
now,
hilarious.
I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature.
I got no opinion. I can do with it or
I
without
ain't given to relying on others for support.
it. Same thing, no opinion. I could
I'm
get help or
always
not get help.
fixing to be the center of attention.
Disagree.
I'm slow to embrace new ideas.
Disagree on that as
I
well.
charge in to deal with my problems head on.
We'll strongly agree to that.
Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see.
Broken chain, chemical reaction, a shadow and a door frame, an oozing wound, an angry two-headed ant. So I generally do a broken chain.
Okay. How about this one?
I say generally because I've gone through this part a few times trying to get the game running right. Let's see. I actually, the last time I played this game, I think I said it in the intro, was when this game literally first came out. I played through the vanilla game, just a regular base game. I never even played through the DLC. So it's been a very long time, but I do remember this part. Let's see. Even after this part a little bit. Let's see. We're going to do space age technology.
Last one.
Let's do light and darkness.
Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just...
It's going to give you your
look at the
attributes. You can
results.
change them, so those
See if
answers
it
don't
all
really even
seems
matter.
right to you.
Yeah, so energy weapons are great in this game. We're not going to do them right now. Melee weapons we don't need. Lockpick will do. And then speech. We're going to do speech, lockpick, and guns. That's probably the most important off the rip, I would say. If not, then hey, it is what it is.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
I'm going to go through these traits. You can kind of read them. So claustrophobia basically means you do less damage inside than you do outside. Early bird, you do more damage within 6 a.m. to noon. Fast shot, you get 20% faster shooting, but 20% less accurate, which that's not what we're looking for. This game has in this game, energy weapons are good, so they don't shoot super fast, but they do a lot of damage, and then you have lever action guns, crap like that. So the fast shot's not overly necessary in this game. I don't think it is, from what I remember. The glasses thing, the perk is pretty good. It's just nothing great. I don't like things that give you 5 and then take away 5. For me, I don't do those. Heavy-handed melee, we're not going to be using those. Hoarder, you don't really need that. You don't need to carry as many items as you think. Hot-blooded, let's see. I don't like losing agility points. That's basically AP. Kamikaze, 10 action points, blah, blah. So that's pretty good because when you're in, that gives you VATS, points for VATS. And you'll see it slows down time. And it has a little, a cinematic animation when you're shooting something. And you don't really take damage in that animation. The action points allow you to be in that animation for longer. So we're going to do Kamikaze. Logan's Loophole. This is a perk that I think it bumps you up to 30, but you can't go over that. But the level cap in this game is 50. So I don't know why you would do that. That makes no sense. You don't gain any skill points or anything like that. It just doesn't. Unless getting over 30 doesn't matter in this game, which I don't think that's the case. But now, if you were just playing through the vanilla game and you're not doing DLC, that works because through the regular game there is a level cap of 30. DLC is when the level cap expands to 50. So I don't know. I don't think it's necessary. Loose cannon, if you like throwing frags and stuff like that, that's pretty good, I guess. Skilled. 10% experience. That's not very good because experience points are what gets you leveled up. You know what? You gain plus 5 points to every skill. That's actually not that bad off the rip. Negative 10 points. Hold on. Experience gained. That's a lot in the long run. We're gonna leave that one alone. So this right here, you're smaller in size. You have more agility, but your limbs can get crippled. You don't want that if a rad roach is chasing you. Not rad roach, but like a rad scorpion's trying to chase you or something like that. It's gonna really screw you up. Trigger discipline, blah blah. I've never done Wild Wasteland. This basically changes the experience of the game, and you just never know what's going to happen. So I'm going to do Wild Wasteland. I've never done it before. We'll do Kamikaze and Wild Wasteland for now. Let's get her started.
All right, I guess that about does it. Come with me. I'll see you out.
Cool. I look like the guy from Metallica. So the game looks good, the textures are pretty good, and it's running smooth so far.
Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin, but it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to me now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Never was much my style anyway. Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
So this is basically asking if you want to play hardcore, which we do not want to. Hardcore just pretty much means you need to eat and drink to keep your thirst levels and hunger levels good, but that's not that necessary in this game. Alright, let's go ahead and get on out to Goodsprings. There's Victor right there. I'm gonna let the quest kind of do their thing. Alright, so let's go ahead and look into the Pip-Boy, make sure all of our DLC is in here. It looks like it is. Spaghetti Western. This is what I downloaded right here. So let's see if it works. Very nice. It is very loud. Boom. Game looks good. It's playing fine. We are in good shape. We are in very, very good shape right now, if it's going to continue like this. Alright, cool. I know I keep harping on it, but it has been an absolute issue, to be quite frank. So we're going to walk around with the shoddy. Cool. So the quest that we are working on right now is back in the saddle. There we go. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of collect around here a lot of the trash. Not trash, but like things like this to gain... No. So, that's what happens if you get caught stealing. So you should be careful stealing. You can steal stuff, you just gotta be not get caught. That was actually kind of funny. Let's go ahead and get that radio back on. Make sure our quests are good. We're good. Put on our apparel, tribal riding armor, and break out our shoddy. In case this guy wants to get frisky again. talk to Victor.
Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle? Don't mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need. I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they'd run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were, so I hauled you off to the dock right quick. Can't say that I'm familiar with the rascals. Some of the fine folks in town might be able to help you out with that. I moseyed into town, 10, 15 years ago. Before that, I can't quite seem to recall. Odd. Anyway, it's a right peaceful town, and I reckon it's as fine a place to settle as any. I'm a Securitron. Robco Security Model 2060B. If you ever see any of my brothers, tell them Victor says howdy.
Will do. So yeah, this game is pretty unique in that most Fallout games, you actually emerge from a vault and you're a vault dweller. In this game, you're a courier. You're actually not a vault dweller. You don't come out of the vault, and that's what makes this game a little bit different, and also, like I said, interesting as well. So
Happy trails!
that's pretty cool. So you see on the top it says hidden. That means we can take things without being seen. Is this guy running over to shoot me?
Howdy.
Oh, he took my... Son of a bitch. It's funny, I've taken that stuff many times without getting caught. Okay, there we go. I'll gain all that back. Basically, if you lose enough karma, they'll attack you, but it generally takes quite a bit, and most of the time doesn't really affect anything. Now, when you drink Sunset Sarsaparilla, so you'll gain either a bottle cap or a special bottle cap. Let me go ahead and show you real quick. That's a star cap. It's a bottle cap. The star caps are very rare in this game, and it's needed for a quest. Let's see if we can get one. No, we're just making bottle caps at this point. I'm not that worried about it. I'll show it to you when it pops up. Super cool vibe. We're going to go ahead and here. This is like the general store, and we can sell some of the stuff that we took from Doc's house and talk to this guy.
You must be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up. The way I heard it, I didn't think you'd be walking out of that office. I've got plenty of supplies for sale. Even got some weapon mods and special ammo. Well worth the caps if you... If you're hurting for caps, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous section. They're not great, but you get what you pay for. Can do.
So we're going to go ahead and go through all of the dialogue, because that opens different things up. Sometimes even whole quests. Sometimes it gains you more, better discounts, things like that. More dialogue. So let's go ahead and go through our stuff. Sell some things. Binoculars we don't need. We don't need a laser pistol right now. Throwing spears we don't need. Get rid of that. We'll keep the Sunset Sarsaparillas. Awesome. We don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. Let's go ahead and get some ammo from him that we're going to be using. Oops. Let's see. So we're going to need the 20 gauge rounds. 20 gauge rounds, and then we're also using what guns we're using here. I want to say 9mm and 10mm. So there's a 9mm rounds. Let's go ahead and grab those 10mm rounds. Does he have them? Energy cells. We'll grab the energy cells as well. That's fine. We're still getting 340 caps, so we'll accept that.
Thanks. It's all about quantity over quality. Trouble is, you'll be cleaning and fixing your gun a lot more than usual when you use those kind of bullets. Weapon mods are things like silencers, scopes, bigger magazines. Special ammo includes things like armor-piercing bullets, which don't hurt the target as much, but let you punch through armor easier. There's also hollow point bullets, which have the opposite effect. You can kill unarmored targets easier, but they don't do shit against armor.
Makes sense. All right.
The leader was a New Vegas type. Typical city boy. He had a bunch of Great Khans with him, probably hired guns. The Great Khans normally stay in their own territory way up northwest, on account of them being enemies with the NCR. Twice. Both times I drank a lot of liquor and lost most of my caps at the card tables. In that order, now that I think about it. If you ever get to New Vegas, be sure to visit Gomorrah. It's the best casino in the city. You won't regret it. Word of advice, behave. Between the NCR military police and Mr. House's robots, you don't want to be causing trouble on the Strip. I'm afraid I don't know much myself. Mr. House has got his own casino, Lucky 38, but nobody goes in or out except his robots. The other casinos follow Mr. House's rules, so I guess that makes him the leader of New Vegas. As far as I know, nobody's ever laid eyes on the guy. I think that robot who pulled you out of the dirt belongs to Mr. House. If Mr. House is looking after you, it's got to be a good thing, right?
Could be.
They're tough sons of bitches. Mean, but not crazy. They'll leave you alone unless you got something they want. The Great Khans deal in illegal chems. There's a good chance that most chems you come across were made by Great Khans. Take it easy now.
Alright, so we're gonna go over to the saloon and talk to Sonny Smiles.
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you? The one in the fancy suit seemed to be calling the shots. That's as much as I know. Other folks in town might know more. Word of advice, though. If you ever catch up with him, watch out. The man's got cold eyes like a snake. Can't be trusted, I'd say. Was a prospector until I decided to settle here to get away from the NCR. Now we'll just take it easy and help out with the Brahmin and Bighorners. Nah. Means I poke through old buildings looking for working tech and such. Some folks just call it salvaging, but never liked the term. Way I see it, salvage means it's broken, near worthless. Me, I look for the good stuff. Guns, chems, spare parts. Good money in it. Nope. Had a pretty good claim once, way out east by the river, but got run off by raiders. Eventually got too old to keep going out. Don't get me wrong. The NCR's got a lot of decent folk in it. It's just that they make you part of them whether you like it or not. Towns like Goodsprings and Prim don't stay independent for long. Not if you've got something the NCR wants. Still, the NCR keeps the Legion away. They're slavers, led by a guy named Caesar, or Caesar. Not sure how you're supposed to say it. A couple of years ago, they tried to take over Hoover Dam, but the NCR beat them back. The NCR didn't or couldn't finish the job, though. The Legion's got its strength back and is getting ready for another round at the dam. My money's still on the NCR winning, but you never know. We've been hearing stories about legionaries on the Nevada side of the river, so keep a gun handy. You don't want to get caught by them. The dam powers a lot of New Vegas, and then there's all that clean water lying in Lake Mead, too. Anybody who owns the dam owns the territory.
Yeah, so in this game, mostly I think a lot of the Fallout games, if you control water, you control the masses. That's kind of how it is. I know that's how it was in Fallout 3. I believe in the other Fallouts before that as well. So that's generally a big kind of point of control in these games.
Hide mostly. Can't put a pack on them. You just lay down until you take it off. Can find a bunch of wild ones high up in the hills, but gotta be careful around them. They can put up a decent fight if cornered. The machine? Harmless, no matter what Trudy says. She thinks it's hiding something, but I think it's just a broken down relic with no place to be.
Mm-hmm.
Keep your gun handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here, like the schoolhouse. Critters move in there sometimes.
Cool. Gotcha. Thank you, Easy Pete.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry. She won't bite unless I tell her to. Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
Cool. So now we're going to go through like a little tutorial on shooting and things like that. I don't think there's anything really, anything in here to take. This is a scavenging game. Springs up, we don't want that. I think in here we can do some. We can take some stuff. I believe. Oh, yeah, here we go. A couple of magazines. Dirty water's not really worth stealing. Let's go ahead and go.
Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them. That's the right idea. Look down the side. Try crouching down and staying still. Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along?
Let's do it.
Follow me. It's just down to the southeast a short ways.
Cool. So as you're following her, if we're passing the school, we're going to grab something called Xander root. I think it's called Xander root. It's a root. There it is. See that building? Right there is where it's at. We're going to go... you know, I'm not going to worry about it right now. She's going to give us a quest to get Brock flower and Xander root. I know it's right here. If you don't get it from there and you try to find it where she leaves you, it's hard to find. So if you've ever tried to find it, you know what I'm talking about. But we'll just kind of follow her. We know it's over here. We can always fast travel back. We have to. Game looks good. Yeah, I gotta give a shout out to the modders. They did a really good job with this so far. Looks clean. There's a bit more color. There's more foliage.
Hear that up on the ridge behind me there? We got some geckos to clear out. Bunch of little monsters is what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else. Let's see if we can get a little closer. If we move quietly, we can get the jump on them. More likely to hit something vital that way.
Cool.
Okay, you're on. Go give him hell.
I guess the varmint rifle doesn't reach that far. Let's go.
I'm better.
Am I not wearing anything? I think I've got no clothes on. There we go. Bam. So we're going to gather the hides and the meat. So we can sell that. I'm not sure exactly how much it's worth, but... Alright.
See? You're getting the hang of it. There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. You want, you can come along. It'd be worth a few caps to me. Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes, especially with 2 of us. Come with me.
Alright. So yeah, if you're coming from the show and you've never played this game or seen it before, just drop in the comment and say what's up. Throw us up, because we're going to be definitely putting more content up for this game. Someone hit the dog. Good job, dog. Kind of keep my eye out for one of those roots. But I think I know where to find one anyway. They're over this way. Ooh, what a shot. Nice. She got messed up.
Holy moly. If you hadn't come here like you done, I'd be a goner for sure. I came up here to draw water, but here, you should have what I got. You look thirsty.
Yeah, there you go. We got our karma back. There we go. Gave us some pure water, purified waters, which is what's important. Grab this. A lot of gecko hides.
Now that was some good work. Even got a little exciting there at the end. Here's a little spending money for the trouble. One more thing I wanted to show you. Thought I might teach you about living off the land.
Yeah, this is what I'm talking
Making
about.
useful
She
things
needs a
for
couple of
yourself.
ingredients.
Interested?
Yep.
Alright then. We'll need a couple ingredients to get started. Gonna want some xander root and a brock flower. Let me think now. I know I've seen brock flowers growing up at the graveyard, and I seem to remember there being xander root over by the schoolhouse. Bring those on back to me, and we'll get cooking.
Yeah, we don't need to go all the way over there. I think we just come over here to the right, I believe. Kind of up and around. I believe it's up this way. Right there. There it is. These are tough to find. Bam. There we go. And then I think the Brock flower is just up here. It's right there. There we go. I love this spaghetti western channel. It's so awesome. Hell yeah. This is not part of the regular game. I think I mentioned before, this is a mod, the radio station, so... But it's really fucking cool.
Let me see what you got. Yeah, these'll do just fine. Just fine. Alright now. We're gonna be making something folks on the trail call healing powder. Go on over to that campfire now. Give it a try.
There we go.
Hey, that's not bad, see? All it takes to make a recipe is the right ingredients and the right know-how.
I don't do that a lot in
Sometimes
this
it won't
game,
be a
but
campfire
you can.
need.
You
Might
can
need
make
to do
things
some work
and,
on your guns and ammo, maybe.
you know, make
Important thing to get is it's all the same
different medicines.
idea. You just need to find the right place to
things
set
like
up
that.
shop. Workbench or reloading bench, whatever. Well, I hope that's enough to get you started. I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Cheyenne would never forgive me. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
Cool. Awesome. Let's go ahead into the Pit Boy here. Go into the data, quests, lamb. There we go. Okay, cool. So these quests right here. Oh, there's the wrong button. Let's see. Right here. I'm sorry, I'm learning. So the Sierra Madre, the reunion, all that. These Midnight, Happy Trails, reunion, Sierra Madre. These are DLC quests right here. Boom. I wasn't sure if they were. I just looked it up real quick. I thought they were. They went that way. This is us looking for the guy that shot us, and then by a campfire on the trail. This is still dealing with Sunny Smile. So that's what I was looking up. So. Let's go ahead and see what's in here. Someone over there. Okay, let's see what this guy's up to.
Hello? Can you help me? My girl is trapped by geckos on the ridge, and I can't get to her. Please, she's going to die. Go up the path, past the broken radio tower, and go to the right. They're at the top of the trail. You will? Thank you for helping me.
out.
Please hurry.
So it's the broken tower. That must be it. Let's see what weapons we have here. Yeah, let's use a shotgun.
right into town in the prairie sun. You won't bother to pull him around when you see him use a gun. Boy,
He's up to the right, I think, correct?
you may think he's a sleepy type guy, always takes his time. Soon I know that you'll be changing your mind when you see him use a gun. When you see him use his gun. He's
The hit reg is weird in this game. That's to be expected. Okay, so we got a couple geckos here. We got a couple more coming at us. Trying to hit my shots. Hell yeah. So I know we need to get our repair up to like 25 for a quest. We're going to go ahead and do that real quick, kind of get that out of the way, and then we're going to let's see. Let's get our guns up 3 more right now and just continue. Oh sweet, that's pretty good. Let's do that. Bam, there we go. That's a lot quicker. Oh, that person got fucking torn up. Okay. This part's coming back to me. I haven't done this part in a long time. Holy shit. Search Johnny. Okay. Alright, that noise right there is the Wild Wasteland perk. Not sure what the weird part is, but someone was playing cards. It looks like they lost a bet or something. It's not really worth it for us. Let's go ahead and sleep. When you sleep, you heal. You heal in this game. Huh. Okay. That's really weird. There he is.
Sorry I tricked you, but thanks for clearing out the geckos.
Yep, I remember
Now
that
I can
part.
get to that stash up there after I deal with you.
Okay.
Got you now.
There we go. Alright, so we're gonna go back up there, take another little nappy poo, and then move on. I didn't check the refrigerator either. Check that fridge. I don't think I did. Let's see. Maybe I did. Oh. Let's take all that. Let's go ahead and sleep for a few hours. Boom. Make it nighttime. See how nighttime looks. The game looks good. They did a good job with this. Let's switch back to our the varmint rifle. It's a pretty good overall rifle for kind of just wandering around. We could fast travel back, but we're just gonna kind of walk back over there. See what's out here. Hopefully we don't run into a fucking deathclaw or something. This early in the game, probably not. We're gonna be going over there fairly soon. Those markings on that rock? No, it's just like what the rock looks like. Sneak is good in this game because you can do a lot more damage if you do a sneak attack. We'll kind of head back up the road. We'll check this out real quick. NCR. These are powder gangers. Did I say NCR? These are powder gangers, not NCR. So we're going to check real quick. So we can actually repair this pistol. Boom. So now we can actually walk around with the pistol. Plenty of ammo for it. It's in good shape. We do some pretty good damage. Bam. We can make ammo with that. See the single shotgun. Okay. Like a slug shotgun. All right. Okay. Son of a bitch. Well, I think we can... There's a crate over here or something we can look at. On here. Let's sleep again. Fucking. I don't know why I'm not seeing that. I'm not even looking for it. Alright, let's sleep again. Like, you know, every once in a while I'd like to save this game, so I'm gonna say, boom. Boom. You gotta save this game every once in a while. Looks like there's some things over here. Yeah, just some of the best part of this game is just walking around, man. I mean, not even like just going straight to the quest and stuff. It's just kind of chilling and seeing what's around, exploring and finding shit. Because you never know what you're gonna find. You could find something like a cool rifle just sitting here in the corner of rubble. Okay, that's cool. Wow, every shot you missed, huh?
Had enough?
Of course, I'm stuck. Fuck them. We're gonna fuck their day up. We actually need a stem. Let's see. Nice. They're gonna bop me up though. Where'd he go? Did that kill both of them? Nice. Yeah, we're still pretty susceptible to getting hurt right now, so... Nice. 1911. You see the star bottle cap? That's what I'm talking about right there. Boom. Key. That's the rare one to find. And you can get it by drinking the drinks or finding them around. Boom. In fact, we can repair our varmint rifle too. Alright, let's go. Gonna head back toward the saloon. Alright, what's going on with that noise? Some weird shit going on. Let's go ahead and save it real quick before. There we go. Get attacked by something. I know when you get that little noise prompt, there's something around, like a crazy thing. I know, like, you can, like, find aliens and shit. Maybe that's what that Wild Wasteland prompt was, this cave. Nice shot. This 9mm taking them all out, baby. Okay. Oh shit. A recharger rifle? The hell is that thing? Huh. I wonder if this is in one of the mods. I don't think I've ever seen one of these guns before. Something got fucking blown to bits or something over here. $262 value, that's good. Probably won't get that for it, but... Let's go switch back to the 9mm. We only have a couple rounds. Maybe that's what that Wild Wasteland noise was. That gun. That recharger rifle. Looks like some sort of alien rifle or something. Alright, cool. Let's go. This is why you explore. You don't just fast travel around all the time. I mean, it's good to do that, but... Let's go. Mm-hmm. We're going to be doing that quite a bit. You got to do that in this game. Often. You must do that in this game often. It'll crash. You'll die out of nowhere. Trust me on that. We're going to kind of scavenge around the neighborhood. So let's see if we can go into this house. There's someone in there. Oh, it's that girl that we helped. Okay. What's up?
Hey there. Thank you.
Okay. Oh, the Sunny Smiles house. Okay. They're not gonna steal our shit. Hit the wrong button. See, I don't just do that in Madden. I do that in other games too, so. Alright. Game's acting a little bit wacky, but it's all good. So far. Thing's empty. That's useless. It's useless shit. Yep, see, right here. That's the Xander route I was talking about. So if you can't find it, it's there. So before you talk to Sunny Smiles when you come out, maybe it may not be a bad idea to grab that, or you can go where I was. You know, either works. Or something. Clean. Nice. I don't know if I've ever seen that there's in the desks you can open. School desk. Huh. Let's go this way. Program it. Digest those magazines, give you perks. Bobby pins let you open things. Like safes and things like that. Just like what we're doing right now. See how the weight? It's like a 3-way, but only 12 value. It's not really worth taking that. Those aren't worth taking. Da-da-da. You don't really need them for anything, from what I remember. Not worth anything. Let's go back in here, see if there's anything over here. More bobby pins are really good to have. Always grab the bobby pins. Keep an eye out for them. Let's see. The Wonder Glue might be worth something. Yeah, see, it's only weighs 1, but it's worth 10. There you go. You can get something for that. Let's see. Couple bottle caps. That works. Check these mailboxes. Sometimes just magazines and stuff in them. We're kind of swinging and missing, but this might be Doc's house, actually. Yeah, let's go ahead and head back to the saloon. That's what she wanted, right? She wanted us to go to the saloon, correct? Quests. Go meet Trudy at the Prospector Saloon. Let's go. Yeah, game looks good. It's running great. Hell yeah.
I'm done being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not going to buy something, get out.
I like her
What the hell
already.
is your problem? What do you want? He's some traitor who decided he'd rather shoot than pay the toll for being in our territory. He's hiding somewhere in town.
Huh.
Would serve these idiots right if me and my guys shot the place up after we got payback on Ringo. It is now. Me and the rest of the guys busted out of the NCR prison east of here and took over. Now we're calling the shots. None of your damn business. You ought to know better than to ask a man that kind of question. Robbed some people, burned some things, killed a few guys. Same old shit that's been going on for years. The NCR and Legion are still fighting over Hoover Dam for some reason.
Water.
Never been there since the NCR's got troops all over it. Must be pretty important. I've run with some tough gangs, but I gotta admit, they all got nothing on the Legion. I hear they stick you up on poles and it takes a while to die.
Whoosh.
I ain't saying I'm afraid of them or nothing, but I'll be staying out of their way. New California Republic. Nothing new about it. Just a bunch of people with money and power pushing everyone else around. They've got troops all over the Mojave, but it's a big desert, so it's pretty easy to avoid them if you want. Yeah.
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon. Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this traitor, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him. He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill. You mean murder him? That's not our way, even if Cobb is scum. He can bluster and threaten all he wants. Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him.
Yeah.
Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. It was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now.
Yeah, probably not the best idea.
All right. If you were able to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Goodsprings. I'd even set you up with a discount.
Nice.
Of course, helping Ringo would also make the powder gangers mad, and they've got a lot of friends out there. Don't know why you'd want to do a thing like that. Yep, you'd get on their good side, but people around here wouldn't appreciate it one bit.
Nope.
He's a convict, just without the chains. Said his name was Cobb. Powder gangers is what they call themselves. Plenty more like him out there. Not much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor, by accident, and it hasn't been working since. They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back. That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know. I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fellow wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up. I know that thing as much as anyone else around here. It mostly keeps to itself, which is just fine by me. Other than rolling around once in a while, it doesn't do anything useful as far as I can tell. I don't know why it took an interest in you, but I'd be careful. It's never helped anyone before. It acts friendly enough, but I don't trust that whole cheerful cowboy act. I find it all very creepy. It was here when I took over the saloon 7 years ago. Some people have said its owner lived here, but no one knows who it was. Fine by me. Got a special discount for you after what you done for us.
Sweet. Let's see if we can get rid of all that it's coyote meat and stuff like that. Oh wait, doctor's bag, we want that. The gecko meat, 21. Let's see. What else do we have to give? Cleaver, combat knife. Knife. It's pretty good for now. Let's see what she has. Let's go ahead and set that for now. Probably
Pleasure
just gave
doing
her
business
some
with you.
things.
Sure, the outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world, and that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman. Mostly traders looking to buy bighorn or meat and hides. The traders are the main reason the general store manages to stay in business. Most travelers heading south on the I-15 just push on towards Prim, unless they're in desperate need of supplies. There's always something interesting going on, but the biggest news has to be the coming dust-up between the NCR and the Legion over the dam. The new California Republic's got the most power in Nevada. Money, troops, you name it. They do what they can to keep things safe in the region, but if you ask me, they're trying to do too much. They're spread too thin. I'm pretty sure the NCR wants to hold on to the dam because it's one of the few places around that can make electricity. The Legion are a bunch of savages, though. No idea why they'd want the dam. Probably plan on destroying it or something.
Yeah, the Legion is no joke.
Slavers, killers, and all other kinds of trouble. They dress up like Roman soldiers, so there's no mistaking it when you see them. The rumor is that the Legion is far larger than the NCR lets on, and that it's been due to luck that the Legion hasn't overrun the territory. Be careful out there.
Let's go ahead and take a look at that radio, which I believe is it over here. There you go. Let's go ahead and get with Ringo real quick. Get up here. Gas station. I believe there's some things to scavenge over here. There's not, I'm wrong.
That's close enough. Who are you, and what do you want with me? Sorry about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all. We got off to a bad start. Let's say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan. You know how to play?
No, I'm good.
Yeah. He doesn't look very tough, though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot him down from one of the windows when I see him. And he's right. I'll have a much bigger problem once his friends show up. There's no way I could handle all of them in a gunfight. My Caravan was on the return trip from California and heading back to the company branch in New Vegas when we got jumped. Not even a drop your weapons and hands up before the bullets started flying. We put up a good fight, but there was too many of them. I took a few of the bandits down before I ran, so I figure their friends are out for revenge. I'm gonna lay low for as long as I can, assuming the town doesn't throw me to the wolves. I've got no chance against the gang on my own. All I've got left on me are a handful of caps, but you get me out of this and I'll make sure the Crimson Caravan pays you back. You've got my word. We'd just end up sharing the same grave if it's just the two of us. Now, if some of the other people in town were also on board... I was thinking of myself, actually. Who's gonna watch my back while I'm watching yours? Start with Sunny Smiles. She's been friendlier than most around here.
Everything's pretty clear, like even on the shelves and stuff. It's pretty cool. $35 caps, not too bad. Nice. Alright, move, buddy. So we could try to convince people to help us get him out of his pickle. Let's see. Where's Sunny Smiles at? I wonder if she's in here. There she is.
Hi there. Sticking around Goodsprings for a while longer? Sure can. Take the road southeast out of town till it hits the freeway. Prim is the town with a roller coaster straight south. Can't miss it.
Yep, we saw
NCR
it.
patrols do a good job of keeping the highway clear, but I'd keep your gun where you can reach it easily. You never know who you'll run into. Off the road, you'll probably start running into hostile wildlife. My advice would be to stick to the highway when you can. Not in Goodsprings, no. But if you're up for a little scavenging, there's always the schoolhouse. Most of what's in there is junk, but there's this old safe that even Easy Pete wasn't able to crack with dynamite. If you want to take a shot at it, take these. If the lock's too much for you to handle, reading through the magazine might give you the edge you need. You'll need those to pick the lock. Be careful, though. Put too much pressure on them, and they'll snap. Oh. Well, go ahead and keep the stuff I gave you anyway. It'll be more useful to you than me. I hunt geckos, mostly. The meat's pretty good, and I can always find a buyer for the hides. I also help keep the town clear of rat scorpions and coyotes. Not many people live in Goodsprings, so wildlife is always creeping in. Sure, what do you want to know? Southeast of here is Prim. Can't miss it. Since it has the giant old roller coaster right in the middle of town. The NCR's got an outpost there. If you follow the road north, you'll eventually hit Sloan and Quarry Junction. They mine rocks or something, but I heard they got troubles lately. I wouldn't head that direction if I were you, though. Got critters up there that don't take kindly to getting shot.
Must be death claws.
The new California Republic. Bunch of settlers and soldiers coming in from the west, fixing on making Nevada their own. They can be right pushy, but the roads are safer because of them, so I tend to let it go. Not that I got a choice. Well, the wildlife for one thing, rowdy locals for another. They're protecting their own. Just happens to help us. They've been holding off this other group from the east, too. Got a funny name. Call themselves Caesar's Legion. Never seen them in these parts, so I couldn't tell you much. I hear rumors, that's about it. Supposedly they keep slaves and they got some real nasty ways of killing folks. But maybe that's just something folks in the NCR cooked up to make themselves seem more useful here. Less uninvited. Around here, mostly coyotes and geckos. The coyotes are pretty dangerous in large packs, but otherwise they're nothing to really worry about. The geckos aren't too tough, but they've got a nasty bite. I've heard about bigger, nastier versions out in the wasteland, but I've never seen them. Stick to the roads when you can, and steer clear of the hills north of Goodsprings. The critters up there are big and poisonous. If you want to know anything else, just ask. Say no more. I'm in.
Okay.
Just like that. I have a feeling that I'm going to end up fighting those guys one way or another.
Yep.
So I might as well get it over with. Joe Cobb talks about leaving us alone if we hand over Ringo, but I know his type. He and his friends will come after the town eventually. However, between you, me, and Ringo, we aren't exactly a force to be reckoned with. A lot of people around here look up to Trudy. If you could convince Trudy to join us, some of the folks in town might decide to help out as well.
I think is where that speech is going to come in handy.
Pete's got a stock of dynamite somewhere, and Chet just got a shipment of leather armor we could borrow. Talk to them as well. Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up with extra holes in us. So if Doc Mitchell could cough up some extra stim packs, that'd be great.
Sweet.
A silver tongue would help. Convincing Trudy that we had a good plan to win the fight would also help. I don't think give is in Chet's vocabulary. Even with the town at stake, he'd still make you barter with him. Easy Pete's pretty protective of his dynamite. You'd have to convince him you know a thing or two about explosives before you handed it over. I'll be waiting.
Cool. Let's go talk to Doc and then Chet, Trudy. You know, let's talk to Trudy real quick first. She's right in here. I'm gonna talk to Pete for last. Easy Pete last. Where is Trudy? I thought she was in there. I guess she's not here. Nexus in here. Let's keep on going here.
Welcome back. I had hoped you wouldn't need to come see me again so soon. What can I do for you? Seems like wherever I go, it's always the same. Folks just never leave each other alone. Oh, I'm not much good in a fight with my bum leg. And my supplies are scarce, but I'll give you what I can spare.
There you go.
Well, I already told you I came from a vault. After that, I was a traveling doctor for a spell. It seemed like a good idea at the time. Most folks out here ain't educated, so people with medical know-how are hard to come by. I found that I could help a lot of people with what I knew, and that was all right with me. Eventually, I went back and married my childhood sweetheart, and that was the end of my traveling days. Didn't miss it none then. Still don't. Well, ain't we all, right? That was a long time ago. I don't pay it much mind anymore. This here's Goodsprings, named after the water we got here, just down the road to the southeast. Goodsprings Source, they call it. It's a quiet town, and that's how we like it. We don't go looking for trouble, though occasionally it sees fit to come looking for us. Well, there's a general store just up the road, run by... If you're looking to wet your whistle, just past Chet's is the Prospect.
Yeah, we know this stuff.
Other than that, there's not... That'd be Victor. He's real friendly, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, we know all this stuff. Alright, so let's go ahead and...
You take care now.
But I don't think we're going to learn anything new with him. Let's keep on going. We did the optional for him. So we needed Trudy and Chet. go.
You looking to buy some supplies? Now just hold on. I never voted to take on the powder gangers. That's a 1,000 cap investment you're talking about. Right. Just keep me out of it. Is there anything else?
We're gonna have to level up.
If Ringo doesn't head out on his own, I think we should hand him over. Town shouldn't get itself mixed into the problem. Don't mistake that for coward talk, though. We're a town of survivors. We'll fight tooth and nail if pushed, but we don't go looking for trouble.
Got it. Got it.
Take it easy now.
So we need to get our barter up a few points. I don't know where we stand when it comes to getting leveled up, to be honest.
Howdy. Bad trouble. Welcome. Too dangerous. Gonna kill all yourselves if I let you touch it. Better to leave it buried. Safer that way. Yep.
Alright, so...
Yep.
Where do we stand getting leveled up here? Stats. Yeah, we need to get this to 25, and I think it's to 25. I'm not sure exactly what we can do right now to get leveled up enough. Oh. Let's talk to Trudy. May not be necessary to do those.
So you're planning on taking on Joe Cobb's gang. It's a big risk.
Leveled up.
But I suppose you have to do what you think is right. I was planning on sitting this one out, but for some reason, I can't help but like you. I'm with you. Let me have a word with a few other folks, and I'll see if I can't round up some more members for this militia you're creating.
Hell yeah.
While everyone does own a gun, we could stand to be a little better equipped. The general store probably has what we need in stock. Yeah, I heard it turn right back on after you got done tinkering with it. Here's some caps for the work. You're welcome. So can I get you anything? Be careful out there.
Cool. We need to get this to 25, right? And we need to get that to 25 as well. We could probably read a magazine. So let's go speak with what's his name.
Howdy.
What's that? Try standing by that magazine. That might be the magazine we need. Let's see.
Howdy. Told you before, it's too dangerous for a bunch of amateurs to handle. Uh-huh. Guess you know what you're doing. I'll go dig it up and get it ready. You'll have it by the time the fighting starts.
Cool. Sweet.
Yep.
So let's see if we have a magazine. Whoops. Keep pushing that button. I think we have a magazine for barter here. Sales and weekly. Barter plus 10. So let's go ahead and save the game here. Lamb. Yes. Over here, read the magazine. Is Shed in here? Is he like whacking off in the corner? What the fuck's he doing? Alright.
You looking to buy some supplies? This again? Like I said, I'm against taking on the powder gangers. You made your point. I can provide people with some leather armor and extra ammo. Sure hope it's worth it. And I'll be guarding the store while all this is going on. I have to put my business first. You understand.
Of course. Wouldn't expect anything different
now.
from you, dude. That's where we at here. Boom. Let's go. We gotta get ready for the showdown. The good old Wild West showdown.
So what's going on? Did Sonny agree to help us? Well, I guess that means we're ready to go. Unless you think there's something else you can do. All right, I'm ready.
Let's get her done.
Time to look alive. The powder gangers are here to play. At least 6, Joe Cobb included. They look pretty mean. Oh, Easy Pete came through with the dynamite. Here's your supply. I really hope I don't blow myself up. I'll be set up near the store. Let's hope that the gang doesn't manage to make it that far.
Get these fuckers.
You messed with the wrong bartender.
Murderer!
Eat dynamite. Hell yeah. Let's go ahead and scavenge all we can.
I owe you a huge favor for this. Here, these are technically Crimson Caravan funds, but I know they'll understand once I explain things. It's all I've got with me. But if you look me up at the Crimson Caravan's main camp in New Vegas, I'll pay you in full.
Alright, well, sounds like we're gonna get some more pay from him. Where are these fools? Nice.
I'm glad that business is over. I like it when Goodsprings is nice and quiet. Be careful out there.
Let's go through our inventory real quick. Oh yeah. Very nice. Oh, you know what? I think there's a hat in Doc Springs' house that we can use to repair this. Let's see what the quest says real quick. Bam, that's it. We are going to start this one. Bam. I think that's it. We might be able to repair it with that. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Hells yeah. Cool. Alright, well, I think I'm going to end the video there. This is going to be part 1. Just the first few quests to kind of, you know, get into Goodsprings, help them out, and get to know everybody, and get on our way so we can find out who tried to dome us. So anyway, I'll catch you all in the next one. Late. And by the way, I'm very glad this game's running good. Peace.